finally get a booty.
Jumped up cause my phone just told me Starlink has arrived. So let's just see if Starlink has arrived. That's what it says. Starlink has arrived. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's Pack Stereo Starlink. We are ready. Starlink. We are ready. Wow. There it is. There it is. No shit. No shit. There's Pack Stereo Starlink. We are ready. Starlink. We are ready. Wow. For those you don't know, this is Elon Musk's new system. Now, we always end up getting technology for people we're not sure of their politics and stuff, but that's part of the world of technology. But let's just say, Pack Stereo stays in the front end of technology, unfortunately, no matter who creates it. So we'll see how it goes, though. But today, the Starlink came. This is Elon Musk, over 3,000 satellites up there that guarantees Pack Stereo high-speed internet access, no matter where we go in the world. No matter where we go in the world. So we're able to produce anything we want, anywhere we want in the world, and get it up into the cloud. There's the Starlink. There is the Starlink. Here's how it comes. $100 a month for unlimited service. $500 for the initial hardware. Let's open it up. Starlink. Starlink. Paper. What is this? Plastic to hold it. Here is the Starlink. Here is the base. Oh, I guess you gotta push it on there. I'm not gonna force anything till I get a chance to read anything. Look. This is it. This is Starlink. Pack Stereo TV. We are in the front. We intend to stay there. I'm Mario Hemsley. Check us out. Find out.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Allen's Ethos.
I'm going to rush through this real fast because I got to go use the restroom. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's true. Real talk. Look, I got two subjects because what I realized, it's not about how much you display, it's about how much you talk. And I'm now realizing that your segments now are getting longer and longer, but you guys have one good ass subject. Really, it's good. It carries. You know, mine only lasts 7 minutes and it ain't biting. So I have a subject that I think is going to be interesting from the perspective of how do you really feel about it and how much are you invested in it. And I teased you guys about it and I said, hey, this is the week of the Juneteenth celebration.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting for the day, we celebrate here. Labor Day is coming. Christmas is coming. You know, we have all these holidays we pre-look to. We don't pre-look to Juneteenth, right? Yeah, I mean, we may, but you just don't see it canvassed anywhere. And I'm not sure if I've seen it celebrated commercially as get ready for this wonderful day. And because of that, I'm literally having to ask the question, in order for Juneteenth to have the prevalence of being able to be just part of our ethos, does it have to go to a commercial vein? Because once we go commercial, then we start looking back and say, this is just commercial, but it's ingrained. And we have holidays that are ingrained with commercialism. So my question, I have a two-part question from you guys, just your input. For it to have the prevalence, does it have to go commercial? Or can it just stay right in the pocket of what they call conscious spiritual connection? Anybody can answer.
I think it could have until they made it, until the government got involved. I think the government takes the sacredness from it. And so you have corporations that are going to, just like the 4th of July. You go into Walmart, you can buy 4th of July napkins. You can buy 4th of July party decorations. Now, if it was a black-owned company that had that contract with Walmart to make the merchandise that they were selling related to Juneteenth, I think that would have been okay. But it's going to come. It's going to happen. They're going to commercialize it.
Okay.
I think that's the natural sequence of events for everything.
Right.
Unfortunately, things that we wish would retain their value in our culture, for most cultures, change with the youth. They don't feel it the same. It's not part of their struggle. And this goes for everyone. Black folks who dealt with civil rights, Jews who dealt with Nazi oppression. No matter where you come from, your children don't have the same sense of struggle. Imagine the immigrants who come here and make it and then have their children come to be so Americanized.
Right.
So, unfortunately, the commercialization of these kinds of things, indeed the commercialization of blackness in and of itself, is kind of inevitable. It's kind of inevitable. It's like BET was bought a long time ago, right?
By Viacom.
Viacom. So, again,
it's funny you mentioned that because I was just looking at some of the programming on BET Plus, and that's just questionable. But again, it's black entertainment, and maybe that's what people want to see. But
and some people, to them, they just want it to be somebody black ripping us off.
Right.
See, so I'm like, whatever. I guess then theoretically it goes to some other black people who may not be as guilty, even though I tend not to be a supporter of black people who are taking advantage of us, Right. So
Okay. Now, excuse me. So, when celebrations come along, we do direct our energy. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you guys a choice because, for example, there's opportunist and opportunity. Hollywood Bowl is having a concert, and I want to let you guys know of all the people taking advantage of it.
I'm going to
That's exactly.
I'm going to that concert.
That's what I said. See, now Mario didn't
Robert
say.
Glasper.
Right. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wind and
Michelle
Fire.
Williams.
It's gonna be an
The
interesting
Roots.
show.
Jeannie Aiko. Debbie Allen Dance Academy. But what Mario did, see, what made me bring this subject up is because of what Mario was talking about. He said, I'm going to this concert, such and such and such and such. And I had to go look back and say, oh, that's on Juneteenth. So there's opportunity, the opportunist. But I would sit back and say, one day I'm going to have Mario have a concert going on. I'm saying, Mario, you're going to come down to the Crenshaw Parade, and you're going to come down there with us and choose that over the concert because you are very consciously aware. You're going to march with us, right?
No marching. I'll ride an e-bike.
So what am I saying?
Scoot alongside you.
See, I believe there is when the businesses start saying, let's host this stuff, let's put it on this day. Because, this is the first time I'm out of the loop. I'm not going to say Hollywood Bowl is the defining thing. But many other venues, artists are going to take advantage of it. The gathering, right? So it falls on a weekend. So
And I noticed that almost every municipality in L.A. County is hosting
Yes.
some type of Juneteenth event.
That's
which was,
right.
Well, let's see if, as a consequence of all of this, that people actually know what Juneteenth is.
I knew it. I knew where he's going.
Because I guess that's how much. Because so far, I think you'll hear a bunch of people talking about Juneteenth, and then
Right.
when you ask them, what is Juneteenth?
Right.
And they're going to give you the old funny look.
Yeah. Because I used to do it.
It's a day off from work.
That's right. I used to sit back and say.
So
of
are they
course.
celebrating it the following Monday?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Yes. Yeah.
I know
Now
that
remember,
in
that's not
Kaiser-
everywhere.
Let
now.
me put it like this. In Kaiser, I think the way it is for some people, not the doctors, but for the nurses, they get to choose which holidays in the year they celebrate. So you could choose Juneteenth or you could choose Easter. You know.
What do you want? You want Easter?
You could choose. You get to like
what
you
a
get
choice, huh?
Christmas, Easter, the 4th.
So-
you get to choose, but you get 3
Yeah.
or something. You get to choose, but you don't get to have every single one.
Yes. Your favorite.
So Juneteenth is now gone from the day white folks forgot to tell the slaves in Texas they were free to everybody gets a day off with pay.
And both right, because they didn't forget it. You ain't getting a day off. So both of those were misleading.
You remember? See, now you see. Now I
Right,
see.
they didn't forget.
Right.
They didn't forget.
Right. Now, see,
And you ain't getting a day off.
right.
So they're going to say, this is another one of them ethnic things.
Right.
Don't y'all get, aren't you already getting Martin Luther King?
Right.
Where you going? And then I hope they not, they 6 months, how far apart? It's too close for us.
That's right.
You
Now,
got Martin Luther
see,
King, now you got Juneteenth.
what else do you want,
Then
right?
you're going to have Nappy Head Day.
See, oh,
We stopped them from selling the Juneteenth ice cream and napkins and the watermelon salads.
Right.
But we still, there's no one of
And
us.
we wait for
not-
some brother to sell
not
the
one
ice
of
cream.
us is on the Cotton Commission.
you know, it's
They
wrong.
wait for somebody black to sell it.
And see, I'm caught up, and I'm really caught with priorities because I have to go tell people why this day is special. Should I tell them it's my birthday, or should I tell them it's Juneteenth? Which one should they be focused on?
I would go with your birthday.
I tried that.
There's no way to go but up.
I tried that.
It'll be at
Yeah, I
bed.
would go with your birthday.
Right. All right. So there we go. All right. Let me go. I do it. I'm transitioning out of that one because I'm pissed off that Mario's going to that Hollywood Bowl and all that lineup got me, man. It got me.
Wait a minute. Why would you be pissed off about anything with this thing that you're doing with this ethnic ethos?
My ethos. Wait a minute. Now let me say this.
You should be the happiest man. What park is that in? You should be the happiest guy in the park.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. Let me
Who
say
is
this.
that?
See, that's VR.
VR.
That's VR.
Lord,
Just
have
simple.
mercy.
Now let me just say this. This gets back to the question I had earlier. It's more about you guys' opinion, but you covered it in a certain way. Do you have an experience of how far you went because you wanted it that bad? How far? Did she have you energize yourself to a place you've never gone before? Have you ever had that
Me.
experience?
Have you ever gotten up out of bed and driven across town at 3 o'clock in the morning in the rain?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Or
Do we have those?
Yes, I've done that.
Mamari, you seem kind of quiet.
Stopped to bust some chicken.
because I'm just thinking if I could wake up in the morning and go to the park, take some pictures of a beautiful sister like that.
Right.
What I couldn't see any foreseeable problems the rest of the day.
There
Very
could be
good.
termites in that wood.
No, stop. Stop. Wait a
I
minute.
bet they're happy about what they're eating.
Wait a minute. Amari,
Termites.
I'm sorry.
you, especially you and Mario, brothers of Howard, you represent the energy, the intellect, the brotherhood. The women were going nuts over you, and you don't have a story. You don't have a story that you, dude. I went this one time. I can't believe I did this. You don't have one of those, man.
Yeah, I have a few of those, but nothing more compelling than what I'm looking at on the screen right now.
Oh, you're not going to reveal. I get it. It's okay. Mario's done a lot of revealing. He probably have to remember some of his revealing. He's done a great job.
The craziest stuff you did for a woman? Is that what we're
Yeah,
really
yeah,
asking?
just one
Oh, the
experience.
craziest thing?
Just one thing where you went how far you went.
Okay, I drove all the way to the far end of the San Fernando Valley, jumped the fence into the apartment complex, and fully in my clothes and everything, and went to the girl's door and was beating on the door.
Oh, man, that's good. Damn, Mario. Wow.
Well, that was later on it was my ex, but not that night.
You were just trying to get in. That
Right,
night.
just
We
get
were,
it.
I wanted to continue the argument in person.
Right.
See, it started with an argument, and the argument was enough to make me get in my car,
Right.
drive from here to the valley.
Right.
Now, are these the craziest things that
Just
you've
one.
done or regret or what?
No, the most extreme experience you had, you said, I wanted her so bad I did this.
Oh, I drove up to Sacramento one night.
From where?
Yeah, I
From
do
here.
it.
Wow.
Exactly.
From a dating app, too. On
Man.
a dating app situation.
Okay.
She dared me. She said, I bet you want to come up to Sacramento. I said, well, if I drive up there, are you going to make this worth my trip? And she said,
Yeah, something.
4.5 hours later,
Right.
I
Okay.
was in Sacramento.
Okay.
How'd it go?
It went well.
See, there you go.
My
went very
extreme
well.
is unfortunate. It's pre-social media. It's that.
Wait, pre-social media?
Yeah, man. Pre-social media,
So
bro.
that was like, what, 15 years ago?
Oh, I wish a little bit longer, but this one is imprinted on me for the rest of my life because it's not as much that I wanted it badly. It's just how much she wanted it badly because she had a controlling father, and it was kind of father that sat back and cussed me out one day when I drove and left a note to say, "Here, tell her this is where the location of the event is." And he proceeded to back me up and tell me, "Don't you ever bring your motherfucking ass over here again or I'll kill you." Now, with that being said, she
Wow.
said about a month or two later, "Come over to my house to have a sandwich." I said, "Yes." "You sure?" "Yes." "You sure?" Because it's middle of the day, week. Oh, he's at work. Sandwich.
Who was the one asking you, are you sure?
No, I'm asking her,
Okay.
is she sure? And she's saying, I'm sure he never comes home.
See, that's to go. See, this makes me mad.
Because, they learn that shit at an early age, and they keep fucking us up like
Y'all,
that.
you
throughout
heard
life.
the-
I'm just saying it makes
Making
me
you do
mad
shit
too.
that you don't want to
I
do.
was sitting there
No,
waiting
But
now.
you know you shouldn't
Yeah,
be
I
doing
had
it.
a
minute,
father. I
The
had a
father
father.
already told you he was going to fuck you up.
How old? She probably was grown. How old was she at the time?
No.
20 something.
This is junior college.
So
Post-
20-something year
post
old.
junior college. Now,
Yeah.
now watch. So
You just
I
reminded
proceeded to
me.
get the sandwich. And it was only going to be about a 20, 30-minute pit stop, but you always think those pit stops, you only don't need 20, 30
It
minutes.
takes that long to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You know what?
20, 30 minutes.
I know. I don't know where you came.
I
What
know
kind of peanut
what
butter
you
you
was
get?
doing.
I have no idea.
I know I don't want to eat that sandwich. I tell you
Right.
that.
So,
With the girl.
so this is what happened. All of a sudden, I'm getting ready to eat, and you know how you think you saw an alien, and she runs in and says, "Oh my God, my father's in the driveway." I want to get out because I know what it's like. Can't go out the front door. He may come through the front. Not sure going to the back door. She rushes to the back door, says, I don't see him. Rush to the front door, rushes back in. And I said, let me just run out. She says, no. And she pushed me into his closet. Now, I'm standing on his shoes in his closet. He proceeds to come in. She said, what are you doing here? He said, I decided to take a shower. It's really bad at work. Okay. He proceeded to walk in. I'm hiding behind the door, holding the doorknob, standing on his shoes. And he grabs the doorknob. And she says, no, go ahead. Let me help you with your shower. Pulls him and pushes him into the bathroom. Go ahead. I'll run the water. Do it just to keep him blocked. Start the water.
That certainly is not suspicious.
That would have been a red flag for me.
That,
Wait,
that,
wait,
that
wait a minute.
worked, huh?
Wait. See, I want you to understand. I've been affected.
Yeah, you
And
yeah.
she's
You've
so
been blessed.
right.
Get out of that situation.
If that worked,
Right.
I don't know what.
Man.
That,
Wait a minute. I want to get it out. This is therapeutic. So she runs back in, opens the door, grabs my arm, and says, "Run through the back door." I ran through the back door. Of course, I parked outside But I forgot I was parked, and I kept running, and then came back to get back in the car, and I got away freely. That's my extreme situation. It's true, and I survived it. I survived. So, with that being said,
I watched the movie this week.
I wouldn't make it a habit.
What you do, what you do for love.
yeah, bro, what you want
That
to do?
wasn't for love.
There you go, Mario.
It was for a sandwich. It's the same
It was
thing.
for sex.
A sandwich, sex,
What
and
you want?
love.
A sexy sandwich.
That's right.
Right. Now,
One
this is
side.
leading me to an example where I think I may be going in the same direction, and it deals with a recent video that we're going to take a look at, and it's going to give you an imprint of how I handle motivation and desire.
Is she
Mario.
gonna make me a sandwich?
You've all had that one. You know what I'm talking about, that one beautiful inside and out, different outside the box. Can massage this just right, and it's not quite working. She's different. You know, you start getting delusional.
More fun.
Start ending up in places that you're not.
Hey, Mario, how come your front door look like a shower? Mario, that climate change shit is for real, man. It's raining in my shower. Right now, man. You hear that?
Start thinking you're a people that you're not.
Effective immediately putting into law that all women are banned from hugging trees. Next question. This is a deterrent. This is gorilla adhesive. Any woman caught hugging a tree will be stuck to the tree. That's all for today. Thank you. Like I said, I'm heading that direction again.
Yeah. You thought you were confused before.
See, basically, it's just one of those things where all of a sudden it went from tree hugging, and now I don't even know myself anymore.
But you tricked everybody with the picture leading up to the video. Made it seem like she was going to be the star. You were actually the star, and she only had a cameo.
Her cameo is not a
Was she
cameo.
actually stuck to the tree with the glue? What? Come on, Vic.
I just work here.
She was just 1 second on the whole video, and she stuck to the tree.
I love black people.
I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do it.
Oh,
These are my people. And Amari's the proud son of Compton. Compton is well represented in the room.
oh no! Don't bring up
Okay.
Compton. Compton
No,
had a
what?
tragedy this
Oh
morning.
God. Oh yeah. Hey, we're pausing for the cause. That's my ethos.
I love it.
Victor Allen's Ethos is the most.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
can go, let's go show that. Now I'm telling you, you're getting feedback. I know in post, I can take that now and massage the video with the personality and the responses. And now becomes a post-production that involves not just me explaining to you the obvious, but I get the insight, the responses. So I'm going down this whole pathway to use morning coffee to go, whatever you're shooting now, get them involved.
And we're streaming, so this
Yeah,
whole conversation.
That's
is
the reason why.
streaming conversation.
So we're good. So we got about what? 20?
Well, you're streaming, so you're streaming.
Okay. Oh no, until 10 o'clock.
I'm just gonna start music.
Okay.
This is good. This is the pre-show. I haven't set it out to.
Okay, let me get this real quick. Hold on.
Get that reverb up. I'm gonna be retuning these mics as we go along. Yeah, look at Sergio. Okay, let me pull up Sergio. Look at this. Amari, look. Every week he send me this shit. The baddest babes. Black, white, Latin, Asian. I have to give it to him. I have to give it to him. This shit is bad. You see, you looked up and said, what who's Sergio? Your eyes found that in the middle. See, that's where it shows you he's still alive. See, from 50 feet in a crowd, we will still see a woman's breast. 50 feet in the crowd, a man will still see a woman's breast. Out of all that, you wonder, how does his eyesight zoom? And you know what? He didn't do it. Like I told somebody, I said, this is when I have these moments of prayer. This is the kind of stuff I talk to God about. Y'all know what y'all talk about. Maybe y'all use old Greek language. I go like, why did you make temptation so great? Why'd you make it like that? Obviously you want me to struggle. Why'd you make it so good? Right. You know, it's so good that I spent my whole life struggling against pussy. That's what we're basically saying. And I've been getting my ass whipped by pussy since I was 12, like every other man. Why? And you have to tell the creator, if I don't do good in this test, well, you made the test. Who the hell does good? But what I'm looking at, ain't nobody done good. Everybody, every hero I ever had, when it comes to women, they kind of seem like Gandhi, he may be the only one, but you know, he's wrapped himself in a rag and drank water and ate dates. I mean, shit. I mean, that was Gandhi. I'm worried about back at the ranch, some of us want some good food, a warm bed, hot bath. Why you make the stuff so good? I'm just saying, I'm on here on the journey. Obviously, it's meant for us to come face to face with it. That's obvious. So I don't know what all the other stuff means. So, okay, we get ready to go live. Getting ready to go live.
When you walked away, it was the saddest day that the world has known. Shattered my heart and left me with pieces.
Get ready to go live, ladies and gentlemen.
Now you say you need me.
It is a complex process indeed. Updating the title.
Asking if you can come
Because we must smoke weed. We must smoke weed.
I can't say no.
It's part of the calling.
You